Private labeling from China is still one of the most reliable ways to build a profitable e-commerce brand, but it comes with a steep learning curve, and choosing the wrong manufacturing partner can drain your bank account overnight. Beginners often make the mistake of ordering blind. They send money halfway across the world, only to open boxes of defective, unsellable inventory weeks later, losing thousands of dollars in a single mistake. We are going to fix that. In this video, we will walk through a complete step-by-step blueprint to find, vet, and safely partner with a world-class factory. To follow along, you only need a few basic prerequisites: a clear product idea, reliable internet access, and a starting budget between $500 and $2,000. Mastering this exact sourcing process separates successful, scalable brands from those who fall victim to costly amateur errors. Step 1 begins before you ever send a message to a factory. You have to prove people actually want what you are selling. Skipping market validation leads straight into the trap of sourcing a dead product. Start by searching for your idea on platforms like Amazon. You must verify at least 3 existing sellers have achieved significant social proof, specifically more than 500 reviews on their active listings. Next, guarantee this product isn't a fading fad. A 5-year line graph of search volume should show a steady upward trajectory, proving stable interest. If data shows a sudden spike followed by a flatlining crash, it's a dying market. Stop. Sticking strictly to these data-backed validation rules protects your capital from getting tied up in inventory no one wants to buy. With demand confirmed, transition to supplier discovery using major B2B platforms like Alibaba and Global Sources. These platforms host thousands of legitimate factories, but they also hide scammers and unverified middlemen. You need to learn the immediate warning signs, the red flags, to eliminate bad actors early. The first major red flag is any supplier who refuses to get on a video call to show you their production line. The second is an inability or refusal to produce a valid business or export license. Then there is the quality scam. This chart illustrates competitive quotes from different factories. If one supplier offers a price 30% below the industry standard, it usually means they plan to use inferior materials. Finally, the ultimate financial red flag is a supplier pressuring you for a 100% upfront payment via untraceable methods like Western Union. Aggressively filtering out these warning signs at the source prevents catastrophic financial loss before a single dollar is risked. Chinese manufacturing culture expects negotiation. Accepting the first quote a supplier gives you is always a mistake. When you receive an initial quote, counter it with a targeted 15 to 20% reduction. To justify this lower price, bundle your ask with the promise of future volume. Send a message clearly stating that if they can meet your target price and minimum order quantity, you plan to place recurring reorders every 2 months. Once you agree on price, lock in protective payment terms. This graphic breaks down the industry standard: a 30% initial deposit, an inspection phase gap, and a final 70% block. Controlling this payment structure is your ultimate leverage. Withholding the bulk of the money ensures the factory maintains strict quality standards right to the finish line. Before committing to mass production, follow this unbreakable rule. Order physical prototypes from at least 3 different suppliers so you can compare them side by side. Evaluate each sample ruthlessly. Check your exact specifications, assess the logo clarity, ensure the materials feel premium, and test packaging durability. Once you approve a sample and production finishes, you enter the most vulnerable phase of the process. The factory will ask for the final 70% payment. You must withhold it. Instead, hire a third-party pre-shipment inspection company. For a small fee, an independent inspector travels to the factory to evaluate goods on your behalf. They work through a rigorous checklist. They verify exact unit quantities, test for visual defects, confirm all compliance labels and barcodes are accurate, and conduct random batch testing to ensure consistent functionality. The pre-shipment inspection acts as your final, impenetrable firewall. It guarantees you only pay for flawless, ready-to-sell inventory. Look at the position you have secured: a validated market, a vetted manufacturing partner, leveraged payment terms, and fully inspected goods ready for transit. As soon as those goods land, your immediate next steps are to shoot professional photography and build an optimized, keyword-rich listing to capture buyers. For entrepreneurs who want to scale faster, you can partner with a professional sourcing team to handle the vetting, price negotiation, quality control, and shipping logistics end-to-end. Successful global sourcing relies on rigorous checklists, clear communication, and verified data. Utilizing expert support ensures these tight processes translate into lasting profit.